максимально старайся
Okay.
хорошо.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Ilya, for kind words. It's 31 people on stage. It's really great. Thank you for joining this meeting. It will be, I think, really great meeting because today we'll announce the greatest pre-launch tool for Magnet, which we already talked to you, but we didn't, disclose what it will be. But today you will see, and you will know how it will look like. And I hope all of you guys will be happy to see what we was cooking for you and what we already have. And let's briefly discuss the topics of today's meeting. Today we'll talk about why magnet ecosystem is a real money magnet, and we will talk also about the dividends of magnet from the global turnover, from the world turnover, and why it's an innovation in a DeFi, and why is one of the most stablest, I don't know, and passive income in the industry. We'll talk also about the magnet token and its growth potential, and the fourth topic is the discussion about Crypto Magnet, our new product aimed to make a greatest pre-launch in the history of blockchain/network marketing companies on this industry, on this space. And so I think we should start. We don't have to waste any more time because we have lots of great information to discuss today. And first topic is why magnet ecosystem is a money magnet. And before I start, let me tell you what magnet is in general. And let's get started. Magnet is a large-scale business, large-scale ecosystem of a blockchain product built on a blockchain polygon, and it has cross-chain capabilities, so we can deploy this company on a different blockchain and multiply this business. And which means what company is fully decentralized, completely 100% decentralized, and thanks to audit and complete deep review of our code by third-party audit companies, it will be 100% safe and secured, like it was announced by our founder Ilya Ladonian. And thanks to our cross-chain technology, the company can be easily scaled to our networks, like I mentioned before, and for more global promotion and popularization, because there is some people on space who love Ethereum, some people on space who love Polygon, BNB chain, etc. And we will be able to duplicate in a cross-chain way our product on all of these chains, and it will be already in the near future because we're so close to launch, as never before. I think it's pretty obvious, but anyway. And all you have heard now is a basis, is a foundation for quality project, and now a bit of information about what is under the hood of Magnet and what makes it unique, and why it will be a money magnet. And first point is that the company has been in development for over 2 years, I think almost 2.5 years. From the first day of starting, when Ilya started working on the company, and during this time a high quality business model has been developed, lots of calculation, lots of false hypotheses, but finally our founder Ilya created this diamond gem business model, and next we start to develop it, and this model consists, a bundle of the technologies, of the products and the opportunities. We provide a complete financial calculation for perfect balanced operation. DAO integration for more balanced and successful decision making in a company, as well as financial models of active and passive income, of active and passive rewards, which are applied in every action of a company. The second point of why is really money magnet is it's about our team, and I'm really proud of people which we are building this company, and only high quality professionals, only people with great technical skills, great business background, etc. building this company, leading by our founder, by Ilya, and he's also with us on today's meeting. So it's it's his pleasure. So also the works is conducted under full control with the highest rules and standards, and our founder Ilya Ladonin is a person with a global and long-term experience in creating IT and blockchain companies, and also the companies on the ground. It's much more difficult, but anyway, it was anytime it was large scale, it was successful for participants, for employees, for customers, for all of involved people. And Magnet, it will be just the next and the greatest of Ilya's company, and I'm really proud to be part of it also. So this guarantees the quality of the work done, and your peace of mind in the future. So the third point is that company development is important point, and often the most people is associated only with the promises. The strategy of the founder of Magnet is that all the promised functionality will be ready at the official launch, which will all products and services and updates for these products and services will be I think not launched. Will be launched according to the roadmap, but we will be ready even before we start, because our founder want to make sure that everything works smooth, everything great, and he will not, break your expectation, and you guys will be happy to participate in a such company. So from this information, it's important to understand what you'll get a fully ready global stable ecosystem at the launch, and there will be no delays, no dates, and all integration will take place in accordance with a roadmap. Also, it's very important to create one-time and step-by-step information triggers, to create momentum for you guys. And it's actually the reason behind why we decide to make a roadmap and launch our product according to this roadmap, except of launching in a day zero, because it will be more efficient for you also. Because just try to imagine you invite someone, and you invite someone after 1 year, in 1 year after Magnet launched, and he can see what Magnet, Magnet team continuously delivering new products, new updates, features, etc. And it means that Magnet are not willing to die. We're going to develop, and we're going to increase awareness and increase our audience, and we want to make really infinite growth, and we'll try our best to achieve this kind of things. So let's summarize. Money Magnet. Okay, Money Magnet is not just a word; is an ideology. And philosophy, which backed by experience, the best business models, full readiness, and a long-term commitment for many years. This approach is make our company a real magnet for money, and we don't do promises, we do things, and it's make a difference. So it was the first topic, and I think basically you already understood all this stuff, but it's always important to repeat some cornerstone things, and it's just our job to give you confidence in what we're building is right, and everything's fine. So the second topic is Magnet dividends from the global turnover, and why it's innovation and defined, why it's the most stable kind of passive income. And first, let's understand the terminology. Dividends is a portion of a profit that company shares with the company's investors. Typically, companies pay dividends between 1 and 12 times a year. Usually, it's 1 time per quarter. I think it's pretty usual practice, but With dividends terminology for those companies who operate in a real sector or Web 2, and what order to pay. In order to pay dividends, the company must generate profits. What is make sales of products it produce. And Magnet is a company that works in a Web3 technology and for complete security. Okay, and Magnet has developed many products and services, which means that the company will generate large profits, which will be distributed directly to the participant and for their actions. And part of its profits will go to dividends pool and will be distributed among the participants. Since Magnet is an international company, a dividends pool will be formed from a global turnover of a company, and it's really big money. Believe me, world turnover is a really world turnover of a company, and from every single transactions you'll get a portion of money to your profit, to your passive income. And further dividends will be distributed among the participants with upgraded and charged NFTs, and the higher level, the more partners will receive dividends from world turnover. And I think it's fair system of distribution money, because we have to incentivize the beginners, and we have to also incentivize great leaders who move in force of this company. And it's really important to find the balance of interests. And I think our founder made a brilliant calculation to make this happen. So in conclusion, I want to say that Magnet dividends will be the most stable and will always work, just because we have an ecosystem. We have really useful products which will be used by people even in a separate of marketing programs. But marketing programs is also huge and tremendous amount of money flow into the system. So first of all, the technology of the dividends is fully decentralized, and which means what will be distributed on time and in a stable manner, in a stable way. So secondly, the financial logic is organized in such a way that balance and requirements for receiving dividends are fully calculated, which makes them more stable, profitable, and financial attractive for you, for all leaders, for beginners, for people who participate in the Magnet. So it's also important to add what dividend pool is filled with every transaction in Magnet, and in Magnet marketing programs and in Magnet products, which will be released according to our roadmap. And it will only increase the dividends and payments from them, and in the turnover in the company with each product will become bigger and bigger. So, but most importantly, Magnet's dividends from the world turnover is distributed completely passive, and Magnet dividends from the world turnover is the most stable and great way to earn passively in the DeFi sector, just because we don't have ownership right on these dividends. It's built completely from the network, and it's distributed completely decentralized on the network. We don't take a part of it. And next topic is really important stuff about the Magnet token and why it's really profitable and potential and have a great potential to increase capital growth. And as you know, guys, Magnet Magnet has its own token, and it's like a heart of our ecosystem. And our founder of Magnet has an important rule which states for successful financial growth. And if a person became financial independent, became rich, increase his capital, he needs not only earn money but also also increase, also build the capital and grow it. And this is this rule is crucial because if you just earn money, you'll spend all money you earn and forget about it. You'll spend it to some useful things, to some useful stuff like to a family, and it's good. But if you want to create a create and multiply your capital, you need to be able to save your earning, as well as hold assets that will not affect by inflation, and stop spending on family needs. And it's quite a wild, and in such situation, what will spend money on family needs and realize their dreams in life. Their only way out is to be able to multiply your earning and build your capital. And in modern realities, this is difficult to do, and because of it, you need to have a lot of knowledge and skills. And Magnet Company is not just a money magnet; it's a place where you can earn, save, and multiply. And it's like I mentioned, is a cornerstone of our company. But in this place, you can do whatever you want. You can you can build your business. You can get a new knowledge. You can become an expert specialist. You can earn money. You can save this money, and you can increase your capital. You can grow your capital through our tools in our ecosystem. The most important tool for multiplying your capital in our ecosystem in Magnet is Magnet Token. And why is it so? Because you may tell that there is lots of tokens in the market, and all of them promise great prospects. But to answer this question, we need to understand what's the requirements for token who must meet in order to have a potential grow. And here's the answer. Let me explain you how to make really successful token, and which token have a chance to become successful and which not. So the token must be financially attractive in the long term, and the key word here is the long term, because there is lots of financial models who perform really great in a short term, for example, in a weeks or months, but next it dies. But if you want to make capital, you have to think strategically. You have to think long term, and for this you need to create a demand for this token. And for example, using this token in a global ecosystem. And to make an example, you can imagine Ethereum. For example, Ethereum supported a huge ecosystem of dApps, and all of these dApps use this Ethereum token. And the same thing with a Magnet, because in Magnet there is a huge ecosystem supporting this token. And also for it to be stable and have a great growth potential, it must have a deflationary model. And for it, you need to burn. You need to implement a burn-in system or a global ecosystem that will perform the burn function. And as you also understand, there is such thing in Magnet. So the third point is of the successful token is what token must be liquid, so that it can be sold without a large price impact, and this requires a large liquidity pool and large ecosystem to fill this liquidity pool. And so let's now discuss what we have or what we don't have. And Magnet has all of these parameters to successfully grow the token and your capital. And Magnet token, is a moving force, is a power of a company, and it's fully backed by our ecosystem. And a minimum 5% of every single transaction that will take place in our ecosystem, be it a marketing program, upgrading level, or purchasing some products or NFT, it doesn't matter. Every single transaction in our ecosystem will go to support Magnet token. 50% of this amount, it means 2.5% of all spending will use to buy back and burn tokens, which will increase its price because it will become deflationary. And the remaining 2.5% will go to liquidity pool, so it will be always liquid, and you'll be able always to sell this token without a large price impact. So in the future, we'll be release the products with full support, which only strengthen it and make valuable, make it even more valuable and in demand. I'm talking about Magnet Finance and all the stuff connected directly with the token, but even in a Magnet iteration, it will be a really great asset, really great token supported by all ecosystem. And you guys will be able to get this token. And it's a great thing. And let's summarize here. So Magnet token is the most valuable asset in our ecosystem, which will increase, which will become an incredible investment opportunities and incredible tool to build your capital. And in the future, we will potential for passive income through some kind of mechanics like farming, etc., staking, etc. And and now you guys understand what Magnet token is and why it's so it has so huge potential to in our ecosystem, just because we have lots of people who support us, and just try to imagine, how huge the volume can be. I mean, the volume which will support this token. And now I think in all of you guys' heads have to become only one question: where can I find? Where can I get these tokens and how can I purchase it? But on this stage, we didn't sell our tokens, and the only way to get Magnet token is the listen of the next topic of this meeting. And I'm talking about introducing new products of Magnet, crypto Magnet product, and we'll also discuss its role in our company's pre-launch, and of course about Airdrop. And let's start. It's the most valuable and important things of today's meeting. And please pay attention on this point. So at the pre-launch of Magnet, the founder decided to conduct an airdrop. What does it mean? It means a free distribution of Magnet tokens to participants to better promote the ecosystem. And now you realize that airdrop is incredibly financial beneficial, and it will make a lot of people rich, and for sure, just because it has a great value. And our task, our challenge was to choose the best model for airdrops distribution of valuable Magnet tokens. And there are lots of methodologies to accomplish this task, we choice fell on the most popular model today, which will give away virtual airdrop tokens from the global Magnet ecosystem without investment, and bring a final benefits without putting your money into this stuff. So before showing this tool for which you'll be able to get an airdrop, I want to say what with the launch of this tool, the first phase of Magnet pre-launch will begin. So which means that your teams will be anchored to you, will be connected under you, and at the official launch we will be under you. So it means that if you invite someone to our pre-launch tool, Crypto Magnet, it means that you already officially registered in our pre-launch, and when Magnet will launch, these people will join Magnet under you. So it's incredibly important to be focused right now, because we are almost ready to launch this tool, and it will be the first step of our pre-registration, and it will be a great funnel, the great onboarding tool for all of the people to invite them in our ecosystem. So also this tool will familiarize everyone with the Magnet ecosystem. So it will be some kind of onboarding, and in the official launch there will be a much higher conversion rate, and people will know how to operate in the Magnet ecosystem. So let me share my screen and let's take a look on what we are cooking for you. Okay, I see almost 50 people here. Thank you guys for such an activity. Okay, let me share my screen. I saw some of you raise your hands. Guys, we'll answer your question for sure, but in the last part of this meeting, because now we're presenting our new tool for pre-launch. So can you see my screen?
Богдан, что сейчас по преланчу, по объему информация будет позже. Хорошо? Богдан?
По какому объему?
Ну, там вопрос задали в переписке, какой объем будет токенов позже, когда выйдет непосредственно white paper, там будет вся информация, она уже готовится.
Я сказал, я им сказал, мы на вопросы ответим в конце, сейчас у нас презентация. Okay, so let's take a look what we have prepared here. We built our own clicker bot with a number of unique developments what are take from the Magnet official ecosystem, and now you can see the main screen of a Magnet crypto Magnet bot, and here you can see all of the navigation for interacting with the bot and all of the necessary information. When let's move to the next screen, so you'll be able to onboard on the ecosystem. You'll see how much earning for one tap you get. You'll see your team's income here. You'll see how much passive income you have. You'll be able to see your general balance in the ecosystem, your status. It will be, of course, it will be connected with levels in the Magnet programs, and basic mechanics. It's clicking plus onboarding to our ecosystem through cards, and let's explore what you'll see here. So on the next screen, this screen actually. From the left side, you'll be able to see how your team will build and the numbers, up to 3 generations of partners down, as well as the rewards brought to you by your team and the people you have personally invited. So on the screen. On the right side of the screen, you'll be able to you can see what cards you can upgrade, and for upgrading these cards, you'll be able to increase your passive income. But the most important thing is what the cards people will dive in into Magnet ecosystem and familiarizing with it. The cards will display the products, services, and functions of Magnet. For example, you need to open a card number 2, the card of a second program, which will increase your passive income by 600 coins per hour. And but this card was be closed from the beginning, because in order to purchase it, you must first open the card crypto wallet, for example, Trust Wallet, and when the purchase card die, because but only then you can purchase for card of a second program, which will give you 600 coins per hour. It's just an example, but it demonstrates you how to onboard to ecosystem, and it's not a final. It just a test data. And sorry for some of these points in Russian, but I think now you have to understand just the concept. But on this screen, you can see your team from a 3 generation, how many tokens how many passive income and partners you generate on a this level, on a this level, and on a this, and it's just great, and you'll be able to invite your friends in one click. Just to copy the link on or click invite friend link and choose a group where you want to share your link, and it will be incredibly viral product because everyone will share this product with friends. And your goal, guys, is just to be in the first in one of the first positions, because well, you first, I think, Илья, я могу на примере говорить про хомяка? Илья? Okay, Илья doesn't answer me.
Да,
So,
можно. Да, говори, извиняюсь, что я так говорил. Только отдельные темы, которые там не прописаны, не рассказывают о темы отдельных тем, то есть вебинаров.
Okay. Yeah, I think all of you knows some popular clickers on the market, for example, Hamster Combat, and you know how difficult it is to invite new people who didn't know about this product yet, because it's incredibly viral product, and everyone wanna invite people under him to increase earnings. And in Magnet Clicker, in a crypto magnet product, it will be even much more viral, because we have 3 generations of a partnership program, and we have a great ecosystem of tokens which supported by this ecosystem, and it will be like a pre-launch too. So if you became one of the first, you'll be able to onboard not hundreds, not thousands. You'll be able to onboard hundreds of thousands of people under you, and some percentages of these people will join the magnet programs under you, and it's incredible opportunities. And these cards, which you can see here, is not just a card, and it's just a template data, but it will be an onboarding cards in our ecosystem, and you need to purchase, for example, a Trust Wallet to next open the card, DAI to next open the card, activate in registered in marketing programs. Next, you need to interact with some of our products, etc. And it will familiarize people with our ecosystem, and it will build an awareness, and you can invite cold person who don't know anything about magnet, but playing this funny game, first of all, he'll build his team, he'll invite people, he'll increase your earnings, and he'll increase your potential airdrop, and at the same time he'll be he will be diving in our ecosystem, and in the last stage we'll tell him, bravo, you already know what magnet is, and now we have all of this stuff for real, not in a funny game. We have all this potential income opportunities in a real product in our magnet ecosystem. And just try to imagine how many people you'll be able to onboard to these mechanics. In my opinion, it's incredible. I don't know what you guys think, but you'll be able to tell what they think about it. So there is let me get back to my notes. So what is the order to opening cards is arranged in such way as you'll act in a magnet ecosystem after the official launch, which means that if you want to buy a second program in the company, you will need to first install the wallet, of course, but buy the DAI, of course, activate programs, and purchase some products, NFTs, etc., which you need to develop your character in our company. So this web app bot is fully integrated, and all steps are interaction and how it should work in Magnet. And thanks to this, people will be familiarized with the Magnet ecosystem through a chain of actions will be performed to get an airdrop. So it's some kind of passive income for people, but it's also a great tool to onboard people. And our goal is simple. We will hold a big airdrop of Magnet tokens, what people can get without investing, just playing playing and doing and playing this game and inviting some people for free just to these funny games like it happened in a Hamster Combat, for example, or Notcoin is great examples. But Notcoin and Hamster Combat don't have an ecosystem. They don't have a value on the rare tokens, and it will be our case selling point. But we have all stuff we need to make it really great, not just a paper success, and if you understand what I'm talking about. So and most importantly, this will be in pre-launch of a magnet. Also, the board integrated a lot of game mechanics which will draw each person in a process and bring a financial gains. So and most active will get incredibly rich, incredibly great airdrop, which can make rich, and it's a great opportunity for all of you guys. So I think you can take a look on this screen, and yeah. So full description and familiarization with this board we'll spend at the next meeting, maybe next Sunday. I don't know. Ilya will make an announcement in our group, and your leaders will share this information with you. Most works have already been done, and not much has left. And it will be in a pre-launch of a company with the opportunity to earn most valuable tokens in a magnet ecosystem. And along the way, people will not earn, but also get will not only earn, but also get get ready to magnet launch. And at the end, we want to say what. How we different from our similar clickers, and I already partly mentioned it, but let me briefly repeat it. And it's actually pretty simple, because all such clickers, people are involved and get tokens. There is absolutely nothing supported, and it's backed by nothing, and no products. No, especially such products like Magnet, no huge backers, no any financial support from the ecosystem, etc. And the maximum what we'll offer is to exit listing on an exchange where everyone will receive an airdrop, but almost no one keep their promises, and all maximum exit DX exchanges, and where rate of rate fall down, and without external support. So, but 99% of the clickers are clickers to get tokens but are not backed by anything, and which means but these clickers to get tokens just over there, there is no financial calculation, financial model under it. And our tool is one of the first tool on the market, if not the first of this kind, where we're in familiar mechanics of getting an airdrop like Hamster Combat or Notcoin. You can get a token from a real ecosystem, real powerful model, and this token will be fully supported and provided by entire magnet ecosystem. Such as opportunity is one in a million, and we are building international company and share the part of this international great company absolutely for free with every one of you, and just use it. Don't be don't be active, invite your friends, and you have everything in your hands to make it great. So it's all from my quick demonstration. I think we have the last topic. It will be really short, and next we'll go to your questions. So topic number 5 is a pre-launch deadline, and what can I tell you is bot is a halfway done, and maybe only a few weeks, maybe up to 5 weeks left to be fully complete. It may be between 3 and 5, and maybe even sooner. But we don't want to make promises, but we can promise you what it's almost done, and we're already on a It's difficult to tell what we're in a final stage of a magnet ecosystem development in general, but it's actually not so complicated product, and we already finished it, and we have almost everything what we need to start with this product, and it will be complete pre-launch. It will be what all of you guys expecting for a long time, and build your teams, build a great teams, and get great airdrops, and become a reach. So on the next topic, we'll tell you more about these mechanics. I think on the next topic we'll announce the exact date when we'll launch this company to prepare to give you another short period of time to prepare your teams to make all organizational stuff like connected to your leaders together to make it well overtaken, and some bad launch stuff like it usually happens in the different companies. And next we'll be ready to start. So it's all from my part. Really appreciate all of you guys listening to me here. It's 52 people. I think it's the record of our meetings. Thank you all, our African community. Thank you people from India and Indonesia. I love all of you guys, and let's make Magnet great. So now it's time to AMA session. Feel free to raise your hands, and I will gradually transfer the floor to you. So Emmanuel, okay, so many questions. Al Adif, I think you can be first. Go ahead. Do you want to ask something?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. How are you?
Mr. Bogdan. How are you?
I'm
Hello,
fine.
everybody. Okay, thank you. This is my first time join in meeting, and I'm now in Indonesia. Before I cannot join meeting, now is first time. Excited. I'm join now. Only one question. I'm already a long time for this project, maybe around 6 months. I'm waiting always see new update in the group, but never have update. I mean is for launch that specific. Yeah, I hope for this month will launch, because this month is exciting month for start engine for our project. Only that one. Thank you, Mr. Bogdan and Mr. Vander.
Yeah, thank you for the question, and thank you for joining our meeting for the first time, and thank you for preparing your team. It's it's really great that even being silent, some of you guys still building your teams, talking about Magnet with your friends and partners. It's great, and it's exactly this kind of things that will make you reach. And I'm really grateful in this kind of activities. And about the launch date, yeah, we know what we are preparing for a long time, but now we are finish line. Now, like I mentioned, we have a few weeks before the launch of this pre-launch product, Crypto Magnet, and you will be able to share it with your team, build your first line, and start working with Magnet. And in an hour, I don't know how many times, but it will be official launch. And when it will be officially launched, all of your structure you built in our crypto magnet product, in our pre-launch clicker bot, always people will connect it under you in a blockchain, and you'll be able to earn real money from it. So it's only a few weeks before the launch of this amazing product. I hope I could answer your question. Okay, so the next is Victor. I think you can be the second. Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Mr. Dolan, thank you for this great video. Victor calling from Nigeria. I want to ask the situation where you have a friend that you didn't have
Buddy, sorry for interrupting you, but maybe there's some problems with your mic because it's really difficult to hear you. If you cannot fix it quickly, feel free to text your question in our chat, and I will answer. I will read it and answer it by voice. Yeah, sorry, it's difficult to understand.
Okay, can you hear the volume?
Okay, I see the next.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Now a little bit better, but still not so good. Okay, just text your question and we'll answer it. Actually, the format is not mandatory. So, Emmanuel oh, sorry for pronouncing the name. Yeah, you're right.
No problem. No problem. Thank you, Mr. Bogdan. It's always having a great time with you guys. Thank you for other leaders in the house. My question is very brief and straightforward, but most of them has been answered by my leaders, and you even asked some of them last meeting, I think 2 weeks ago. That's why I'm a little bit relieved. But the one I just have is to clarify on something. Most of these big tops of technologies, even companies, are easily identified by their logo, like the Microsoft and all that. I discovered that your logo is very similar to the Meta logo. The Meta logo. That is Meta that's producing Facebook, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. So I want to be, clarified here. Can you tell us the difference between your logo, Meta, a magnet logo, and that of the Meta? That's where I need clarification. Thank you.
Okay, in my opinion, Meta also have a great logo, but Magnet is different. And I really love our logo, but let me translate your question to Ilya. Maybe he has anything to answer you. Илья, в общем, на рынке есть очень много компаний с похожими логотипами на наш. Например, Meta, производитель Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp и так далее. Чем наш логотип отличается от Meta?
Хорошо, есть такое выражение «мысли в воздухе летают». То есть, когда мы создавали логотип, вообще в принципе, когда это создавалось, тогда и параллельно создавался Мета, и мы создавали логотип, не оглядываясь на что-то. И когда мы создали, позже мы столкнулись с тем, что, оказывается, логотипов таких достаточно. Но еще раз, есть такое выражение «мысли в воздухе летают». И у гениальных людей они схожи. Вот и все.
Okay, let me answer briefly. Genius people think the same, and when we designed Magnet logo, we didn't look into Meta logo, but yeah, it's quite similar, but there is a big difference, and it just means what great great things. Is it's just a great thing, and but we didn't steal Meta logo. We built it by ourselves without their help. Yeah, but anyway, thank you for your question. Okay, let's see who else wanna ask. Emmanuel, yeah, you wanna add something?
Yes, I think it's clear, but you know why I was bringing up the issue? As a person, I might not have the problem. I can fish out some little differences between the Meta logo and that of the magnet, but some other persons might not look at the way they might be having a different perspective. Because sometimes when you see a logo, you usually just know who this logo represents. It is part of marketing strategy also. So it is good. It is so differentiated, so that when I see this logo, oh, this is Magnet. When I see this logo, oh, this is Microsoft. When I see this logo from a distance, from anywhere, I will know this is Meta. I'm just looking. But me, I don't have the problem, because me and one of my team members were talking about it some weeks ago. I was trying to say there are differences, but people might still have this confusing concept in between them. But I'm just trying to say, if you can spot out a very clear difference, so that when anybody sees it from anywhere, they'll say, oh, this is Magnet easily. This is this and this is that. That's just where I'm coming from. Thank you.
Окей. Илья, в общем, он говорит, что да, все ок, но, типа, эта часть брендинга, и важно, чтобы она, типа, издалека смотрела, видел, что это магнит, а это мета. Я могу открыть прямо на экране два логотипа и показать ему разницу, если хочешь.
Конечно, конечно. Я потом хочу информацию кое-какой поделиться после. Очень важно.
Okay, if you want to discuss logo on this meeting, let me briefly share my screen and show you the difference between Meta logo and Magnet logo, and let's see the difference. So it's Meta, it is Magnet. Yep, there is some similar points, but I think it's quite different. Again, Meta. Again, Magnet. Actually, in my opinion, Magnet is even better than Meta. But when everyone will be talking about Magnet, everyone will recognize our logo. Maybe now it just underground, just for top leaders, just from person to person. But really shortly, everyone will be talking about Magnet, and you will see how people recognize our brand, our style, our logo, etc.
Богдан, скажи людям, передай, пожалуйста, я очень рад, что здесь на встрече присутствует мой учитель. Скажи это сначала, мой учитель, мой наставник.
Ilya wanna share with you what he's really happy, what is his mentor, his teacher on this meeting, and maybe he wanna present him to us.
Это великий человек, который вообще начал неправильно, наверное, сказать сетевой бизнес, а криптобизнес, который внес в массы. Это первый человек, который криптобизнес внес в массы.
This person is the first man who bring crypto to the masses through network marketing, and I think he's a legendary person here with us.
И он первый создал криптокомпанию, которая умудрилась положить самый первый кошелек блокчейн-инфо.
And he built a company which break the first and greatest for both time crypto wallet blockchain info.
Да, этот человек сейчас здесь находится, это Андрей Головащенко, его компания Radex, которая собрала не 1 миллион людей вокруг этой компании.
And this person is Andrei Golovashenko, and he's the founder of Radex. Maybe some of you know about this company because it was a legendary, really great, huge company in African, Indian markets too, and actually from in a worldwide from people from I think every part of the world participating in this company, and it's really great person, not only locally, but in general for all network marketing, and lots of companies just copy him, and the business which we are doing with you right now is started from this man, and it's really great, and we have to appreciate it. So Redex, Andrei Golovachenko, the founder of Redex and the teacher and mentor of our founder, the founder of Magnet, of Ilya.
Если, конечно, он бы смог сказать сейчас что-то хорошее, там просто передать привет. Я знаю, что у него сейчас там вроде со связью проблема, он мне звонил, но если там получится, было бы здорово, Андрей. Буду тебе благодарен. Ну или напишет, как минимум. Вот. В общем, по дороге как-то. Андрюх, я очень рад, что ты здесь, что ты с нами. И, Богдан, спасибо, что ты перевел, что поделился моими эмоциями. Спасибо.
Okay, Ilya, again, appreciated that this kind of people supported Magnet and join in our meetings. And, it's great to build near the legend. And, it makes our chance to become a legend higher. So let's just appreciate the moment and let's move to the next question in our AMA. Chidera Agu, I think it's your time. Go ahead. Chidera, do you want to ask something? Okay, maybe someone else won't. We have Emmanuel Onach, our blessed man, great leader from Africa. Wanna tell something to us? Go ahead.
All right, so thank you everybody in the house. I have to off my video so that I can get a better network. We want to really appreciate the developmental team of Magnet Ecosystem, starting from our great founder, Mr. Ilya. We want to thank you for being here with us. We also want to thank your friend and your kind of mentor in the industry. Even though we have not seen his video, we need to really know him. So, but we want to appreciate you guys. Thank you, Mr. Bogdan, for the great work you're doing in trying to explain Magnet to us. Everybody in the team, Mr. Alex, Mr. Vladimir, everybody, we want to thank you. And all the leaders in the house, I want to appreciate everybody. Like I said last time, each time we come for this meeting, we hear a lot of new things. We have new rejuvenation, we have new hope about Magnet Ecosystem. So we want to really appreciate you guys. What we are taking away from the meeting is a lot, and we know that our pre-launch is around the corner, not too far away from today. So thank you. And that being said, I have some questions as usual, and maybe I have to take the questions one after the other. The first question that I have is about the Magnet token. Okay, the Magnet token. Will this Magnet token come with the launch of, that is the main launch of Magnets? When do we expect the launch of the token? Because in the pre-launch, we are going to be starting the receiving of the airdrop of Magnet token. Are we expecting to see Magnet token with the launch of Magnets? I mean the main launch, or do we still have other timeline before this can come on board? That's the first question.
Okay, great. Let me translate it to Ilya, because I think he'll be more, the greatest man to answer this question. Илья, вот мы будем на преланче зарабатывать токены через Airdrop, через вот этот криптомагнет продукт. Вопрос, когда он будет запущен, будет ли он запущен одновременно с официальным лончем или через какое-то время. Короче, чуть больше света на это пролей.
В первую очередь, что такое криптомагнет? Это непосредственно фиксация деятельности людей для того, чтобы правильно, в правильных пропорциях людям раздать этот airdrop. Первое.
First of all, let me explain you what cryptomagnet is and what its purpose. And the purpose of cryptomagnet is to attract lots of people, to attract a great community, to build the structures, etc. But the main reason is to fairly distribute this airdrop, because you understand, guys, what we cannot just, if we have, for example, 1 million people in a launch, we cannot distribute just for, the same amount of tokens to everyone. We need to make it fair, and it will be fair if people will earn this token from this cryptomagnet pre-launch product, and it's a way to fair distribution of tokens. Yeah, a second.
Следующий момент. После этого непосредственно, когда у нас стартует официальная кампания, есть куча вещей, которые мы должны соблюсти перед тем, как выявить, когда токен и в каких пропорциях должен выходить на рынок.
Yeah, but it just about the distribution. But we also need to finalize lots of technical processes with the launch to be ready to launch of tokens, because these tokens have to be have a great liquidity pool, a great buyback and support mechanisms, etc. And we need to launch our ecosystem first, and next make a decision about the timeline of launching Magnet token.
Далее, к примеру, если мы запланируем и скажем, ребят, после официального старта токен выйдет через полгода уже на рынок, но если будет сильнейший ажиотаж, то мы не сможем полгода ждать, и мы должны токен после официального старта запускать сразу же.
Okay, and next we'll see, the level of hype, level of interest of people, and maybe we'll make a decision, for example, to launch it in half a year, 6 months after the official launch of a Magnet. But let's try to imagine if 1 million people in the same time texting me and Delia in DMs and asking us, please launch this token publicly on the centralized exchanges, for example, shortly. Of course, we're a community-driven company, and client orientation is one of our core principles. And of course, we'll make this decision in alliance with our community, with all of you guys, and with our leaders, with our participants, with our investors, etc. And we'll make this collective decision. And if the situation will need that, we'll launch it earlier. There is no technical problems with the launch, but it will definitely not from the day zero, because we need to prepare all pool infrastructure, etc., to support it and make it. But it don't take. It take. I think I think.
Да, следующий момент. Надо понимать, что у нас для токена будет конкретная дорожная карта, то есть и она будет неизменна. Она будет корректироваться в том только случае, если рынок будет требовать того и комьюнити. То есть у нас есть дорожная карта и есть непосредственный спрос. Спрос от определенного количества комьюнити, которые непосредственно будут составлять экономическую модель. И тогда, конечно, в этом случае дорожная карта будет уже корректировке подлежать, то есть в ускорении процесса для ее продвижения, для продвижения токена.
We'll have a clear roadmap to launch our token and roadmap in a Magnet company in general. But if many people will want to make some changes, like I mentioned, we are community driven, and we appreciate your activity and we appreciate your opinion on it, and we'll of course consider it, and we'll consider to accelerate the launch and to make it sooner.
Но надо понимать одну самую главную вещь, то есть что такое токен магнит. Токен магнит, как Богдан до этого сказал, это ценнейший ресурс глобальной экосистемы. Почему ресурс? Ключевое слово ресурс. Потому что уже в недрах компании создается куча инструментов, которые будут использовать только этот токен. И поэтапно, вы еще о них не знаете, они будут появляться, продукты, инструменты, которые будут непосредственно токен глобально не только уменьшать, но и делать его невероятно востребованным, что приведет к дефициту и невероятному росту. Поэтому он и будет являться ценнейшим ресурсом компании. Это важно понимать. Поэтому сейчас вы причастны к невероятной вещи. То есть если раньше вы были причастны на рынке зачастую к воздуху, то сейчас вы причастны к реальным деньгам, которые будут множиться.
Okay, it's really important.
So now that woman, what I will take if you never sell those ones.
Sorry. Okay, let me translate what the founder says to Emmanuel and we'll move
41, 42. 42 no.
Thank you for muting your mic. Yeah, it's Emmanuel. And all people. I think it's an important question for all of you guys. it doesn't matter when Magnet token will launch. It's important what Magnet is, the most valuable resources, the most valuable asset in our ecosystem. And there is lots of products, there is lots of tools, stuff, etc. Supported it, and will launch Magnet Finance. It's complete ecosystem back to these tokens, and you'll get not just an heir, you'll get the most valuable asset in a global huge ecosystem, and lots of products supported by lots of products, lots of projects, lots of marketing programs, lots of people with a great mass adoption potential. And it's not just shitty meme coin. It's really valuable stuff. And but yeah, we'll launch it, I think, shortly after the launch.
Еще важный момент, последний, что полные цены, то есть полная карта выйдет после предстарта. То есть полная карта, именно white paper по токену выйдет чуть позже, где будет максимально она соблюдена. Это важно понимать. Вот. Но в голове ему еще раз надо держать, что они реально получают самый ценный ресурс на свете. Все. А white paper они увидят чуть попозже, он готовится, и он будет соответствовать максимально каждой строчке.
You'll see our white paper and roadmap and all official materials and documents from the company shortly. But right now you have to understand what we guys want to make you reach, because you are active, you help us to build this company, you help us to push it forward, and you have to be really, incentivized in a good way, and we'll do it. And you'll get a great rewards if you'll be active, if you'll help us to make Magnet the greatest company ever according to our goals. And yep, that's it. Let's move to the next question, Emmanuel.
Okay, yeah, thank you for the explanation. I believe that you guys are well experienced in the industry, and you equally know the importance of timing in terms of launching of token. There are times that you will launch a token, no matter how good the token is, the general market condition will affect the token. So I believe that in your own part, you know how best and when best to do that. So my next question is, after this pre-launch with the tool of Crypto Magnet, where we'll get airdrop of this token, before the main launch of this particular token, is there going to be any pre-launch of the token, or the token will just go into the market? Is there going to be another pre-launch of the token in the ecosystem before it goes public?
While you're talking pre-launch, you mean pre-sale or some kind of
pre-sale? Sorry, pre-sale.
Okay, let me translate to Ilya. Yeah, and before I will translate it to Ilya. About the market condition, yeah, it's incredibly important for almost any projects, but Magnet is a little bit different, because we're building not a speculative asset, we're building a fundamental. And while we have lots of people supporting us and using our ecosystem, our products, our marketing programs, it will be a great success for our token too. And it doesn't matter the market, but with a green market, with a great bull run, of course our token will be even higher in the market rates. But yeah, about pre-sale, let me translate to Ilya.
Богдан, знаешь, еще скажи, что это в любом случае можно сказать, они так увидят это в white paper, что токен от своей номинальной суммы уменьшится в разы. То есть, грубо говоря, на старте началка будет приходиться, если 10 токенов, то на полпути это будет сумма сокращена минимум в 2-5 раз. То есть, когда люди будут хотеть купить 10 токенов, то через полгода их возможно купить будет всего 2-3 штуки. То есть и цена будет, спрос превышать предложение. То есть это очень важный момент дефляционной модели, когда компания будет агрессивно снижать ее оборотку. Вот. Плюс в глобальной системе, но я думаю, ты это рассказывал, да, в переводе, плюс в глобальной системе это будет агрессия более быстро и существенно проявляться. Это супер важный момент. В хорошую сторону, в хорошую сторону.
Да, хорошо, я пока это переведу, а ты подумай, что им ответить по поводу пресейла, чтобы толком ничего не сказать, потому что там много же подробностей этих легальных, которые мы еще сами не знаем. Будет ли он пресейл перед лаунчем и как? Emerald, Ilya decided to add some point to his previous answer, and another important topic what you have to understand about Magnet token is what is, deflationary asset. And for example, if we don't know final numbers, we don't know how many, we don't know total supply yet, maybe Ilya know, but I don't. And just let's try to, for example, if total supply from a launch will be 1 billion token or 100 million, it actually doesn't matter when you get this airdrop. Shortly, this number will decrease dramatically because all of our products, all of our services, all of our marketing programs will burn these tokens. And, if, for example, from the start will be, let's say 1 million people wanted 1 million people for 100 million tokens, shortly it will become a proportion like 10 million people and, for example, 50 million tokens, because our tokens is deflationary and there is more and more people joining our ecosystem. And just try to calculate in your head how valuable this airdrop be, and you'll understand why it's really great stuff. Yeah, and about the pre-sale, I think Ilya will get his comment after.
Да, хорошо. Смотри, непосредственно насчет этого вопроса, что эта информация будет дана чуть позже. Все. Главное, очень важный момент понять, что сейчас они причастны не к тому, что предлагают на рынке, а они причастны к реальной, скажем так, ценности с экосистемой. То есть это очень важно, потому что, грубо говоря, эта экосистема сравнима с Binance, только в другом секторе. Binance предоставляет токен, где он везде использует свою биржу, а мы предоставляем глобальную экосистему, которая также будет использоваться везде абсолютно. То есть это вот реально сравнимо, просто в другой сфере. Поэтому это нужно просто на подкорке отложить. Все. А все остальные пункты, они будут постоянно каждую неделю скидываться информация, уточняться. То есть мы будем раскрывать больше деталей чуть позже.
About the pre-sale, we cannot disclose it right now, and there is a right timing for all information, and but we'll announce it. I think if we'll make a decision to conduct a pre-sale, you'll know one of the first about this topic. Don't worry. But for now, we cannot talk about it. And but you have to understand what our goal for now is to build a great foundation, a great basis for our token, and want to make like Binance, but in a different sector. In a Binance, it's Binance Exchange, Binance Launchpad, Binance BNB Chain, etc. And Magnet is the same, but a little bit in a different space. We have our core products like marketing ecosystems. We have our product ecosystem. We have our Magnet Finance, DeFi products supporting this token. And for now, our goal is to onboard millions of people to this ecosystem and to actually build this ecosystem to make it really valuable for community. I hope I understand your question. I answered.
Yes. Thank you for the answer. The next question is about the crypto magnet tool we are going to be using for pre-launch. My question is, if we use crypto magnet as our pre-launch tool, is there going to be another pre-launch time where we are going to use other means for registration, or the tool is going to usher us into the main pre-launch that will now take us to the launch of Magnet? And there at a time after using the tool, we have to pre-launch again and probably use other means of registration to get into Magnet before the main launch.
To answer this question, you have to...
Stop. Anach, please enter message. Anach, please enter private message.
Okay. You said I should enter in the message, right?
Bogdan, все, давай.
Bogdan.
Yeah, what do you want?
What did you say?
I think Ilya wants you to open your DMs. Maybe Ilya sent you some messages, but doesn't matter. Let's not distract.
Чуть не то сказал, да?
Yeah.
Попросил зайти в личное сообщение. Но только чтобы он прочитал и здесь об этом не говорил.
Я уже перевел ему, да. Okay. Yeah. Answering your question about main pre-launch, not main pre-launch, etc. We'll have one single database for pre-launch, and yeah, we'll have an our website, and we'll have a website more like for network marketer with trees, with marketing programs, with potential earning from the levels, etc. But basically, it's not another registration. It's the same. And if you build your team in a crypto magnet product, it means that you already build your team in a magnet official pre-launch, and your team will be connected with magnet official launch. It's all the same ecosystem with the same database, with the same technical backend side, and you don't need to make two different separated team. It will be one team, and yeah. But for the people who don't love the Telegram, etc., we will have another platform with registration using the wallet, and it will be a little bit more difficult from a mass adoption perspective, because in a clicker bot it's much easier when you can just click one button and you're already registered. But we will still have this opportunity really shortly after we launch our clicker magnet crypto magnet pre-launch bot. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, you do answer my question. And very finally, the final question I have is about the airdrop. The airdrop. Now, a lot of people are going to be getting airdrop when they use crypto magnet and then begin to promote magnets. Now, my question is, we know that at the beginning of this pre-launch with crypto magnets, a lot of people are going to be attracted in the ecosystem, people that just needed to come and get the coin or get the airdrop of magnet token, but maybe probably they do not understand the real ecosystem and how to build the business. Now, if people start using these clicker bots to be able to get airdrop, how do we reconcile it with people that will later build a real team, people that will bring in people into magnets that are ready to do the business, ready to network, ready to do all this? If the reward is going to people that just create maybe thousands of persons using the tool, whether they are bringing value into the ecosystem or not, how do we be able to reconcile those people who are going to build real business, bringing in people on board the magnet, those that will bring value in terms of the distribution of the airdrop? I don't know if you understand my question.
Yeah, I think I understand it. Let me try to answer it as again. You do a business, and you have to understand, marketing files rules and conversion rates rules, and you can look at our crypto magnet product like doing marketing funnel, and our goal in this product is to invite even non-crypto native people, non-network marketers, but goal, actual reason to build this product is to try to onboard these people to our ecosystem, try to educate them how it works, how many great products and cool stuff we have, and educate them. In this process, familiarize them with our products, with our ecosystem, with our great tools, etc. And of course, not all of your hundreds of thousands of people or millions of people, depends on your activity, will join you in a real business, in a magnet. But many of you at least will be aware. Many of them at least will be familiarized with ecosystem. Many of them will know that there is a magnet, there is a great tool, there is a passive income opportunities, there is active income, etc. And it will be not new for them. We will be already ready to this launch. And just think about it like an onboarding tool, because if you meet some random person at the street who don't know anything about cryptocurrency, don't know anything about network marketing, I think you understand what it will be really difficult to invite him in Magnet, for example, in Magnet from the street. But if you will just invite him to our bot to get a free airdrop, and he'll get, a chain of action in our cards, promoting and education, onboarding materials, some content, etc. He'll familiarize with the system. He'll have an incentive to work, to know more about it. And next, he'll get a great offer to join Magnet. And the reason why this conversion will be high is what these people will invite his friends, and his friends will also know about Magnet, and he'll get a great offer when Magnet will launch. And it's dramatically increased the conversion. And we in turn called people from the street to hot prospects who are already almost ready to join. And your goal is to consolidate those people and help our product to onboard and help our product to push them to official Magnet launch. And it's actually a great tool which will help you to invite not thousands. It will help. I know what your goals was tens of thousands, but with this product you'll be able to invite hundreds of thousands. And with a conversion, you'll be able to invite tens of thousands of real users, paid partners to our main Magnet products. That's it. It's just how it works, and it's great. I think genius system to enter this market.
All right, thank you very much. This is going to be a very great tool to bring in a lot of people into Magnet. I almost forgot this question when you were trying to explain the crypto Magnet. You talked about being able to earn up to 3 generations. That is to say, there is an innovation that is coming into the market. All the clicker board that we all see just have one line of referral bonus for people. But now Magnet is coming on board with someone that will go up to 3rd generation in terms of distribution of bonus. Now my question is, while we are clapping for you for that, can we be able to see the entire structure in our team from this bot? Can we be able to see up to like 10 generation referrals of our people from this particular bot? That's my final question.
Thank you. Илья, ты тут?
Здесь.
Да, вопрос такой. Будут ли они видеть их всю структуру там на 10 поколений вниз в боте этом, или сказать, что это будет, но уже когда будет типа кабинет при лаунче тот?
Смотрите, ребят, на самом деле тут есть хитрость. Prestart стоит из 2 версий.
Это уже спрашивали, я объяснял про 2 вот этих части.
Ты рассказал то, что 2-я часть будет, когда заходите, люди будут мотивироваться, что ли?
Про то, что вопрос был, типа, вот тот вот предстарт, который вы нам обещали, он, получается, отменяется.
Про мотивацию, надеюсь, ничего не рассказал.
Что?
Про мотивацию, надеюсь, ты ничего не рассказал.
Не знаю про что ты, но ничего запретного не рассказал.
Хорошо. Так, хорошо, смотрите. Люди будут видеть только лично приглашенных и 3 поколения команд.
In a crypto magnet bot, you'll see only people who invited personally, directly by you, and 3 generations of your teams. It means the partners of your partners and the partners of your partners. Yeah. Дальше.
Дальше. Непосредственно после 2-й части старта, когда они смогут зайти уже в кабинет Magnet.
But after the second part of Magnet pre-launch, when you'll be able to open your Magnet account, Magnet pre-registration account on a web,
люди будут видеть уже в кабинете полностью свое древо.
In which stage you'll be able to see your whole marketing tree, whole 10 levels of partners in your structure, because yeah, in a crypto magnet product, you have only partnership program and a free generation, but we know who invited by whom, and we know the chain of people, and we'll be able to build a complete final version of a structure in a magnet according our marketing programs like binary, trinary, indivisible trinary, etc. And we'll collect all of this data, we'll collect all of these accounts, and build a final tree. Final structure up to 10 generation for every single partners in the team, but it will be not in a crypto magnet board. It will be in the second part of pre-launch program.
Тем самым мы создадим второй импульс. Люди, которые пришли в компанию просто получить airdrop, во второй части они увидят свою команду и сколько они смогут заработать, если они активируются и заактивируется эта команда.
And it will be the second part of our, triggered for people, and our momentum created for people when people will see what we came not only for airdrop, we came to a great system with a great earning potential, and we'll see how many people under them and how many money potentially we can earn in this ecosystem. Все?
Нет, не все. И получится такая волна. Задача бота не только раздрать airdrop, а непосредственно создать массовую волну. А второй этап непосредственно покажет людям, что, ребят, вы можете получить airdrop, но также, если вы активируетесь в экосистему, вы еще сможете заработать невероятное количество денег от самих программ, если вы произведете активацию. То есть второй этап активации, он невероятно важен. И второй этап доступа к активации, в предстарте он невероятно важен, потому что это стимул. И он повысит конверсию тех людей, которые не пришли чисто ради airdrop, не пришли ради бизнеса. Вот. Потому что надо понимать, что этот бот не только соберет целевую аудиторию, он соберет всех.
Like I mentioned, this bot will collect not only target audience, but wide audience. Lots of people, even people who don't relate it with a crypto or network marketing business. And you can think about it like about marketing funnel. And on the next stage, we'll announce people what now, guys, you can not only receive an airdrop of our tokens backed by all of this ecosystem, you can actually participate in this ecosystem, and you can earn lots of money from a marketing programs, from the dividends, and from all ecosystem build it for you, and from all ecosystem you already related with, and it's just a great way to onboard people to our main launch. And I think you now understand the whole system and whole concept, how it works.
По этой причине Prestart, по этой причине Prestart разбит на две части. Первое — массовый сбор аудитории и подарок экосистемы своих собственных токенов, чтобы люди могли реально заработать. И второй этап — это людей уже вовлечение. Но есть один важный момент. Те люди, которые непосредственно активируются, они airdrop получат больше. Это второй поинт, когда люди зайдут, увидят, и они поймут, что благодаря уже активации airdrop будет приумножаться.
And another important thing what you have to understand here is what lots of people will get an airdrop, and but we'll tell to all of this audience, to your teams, what you'll be able to earn much more if you'll activate in a magnet ecosystem, and even your airdrop will be much bigger if you'll be activated user. And these people already know everything about our ecosystem, already familiar with it, and really love it, we hope. And on this stage, we just ask them to register finally, to activate in the marketing programs, to bring real money to the leaders, and if you will activate, you'll get even more money, even more free tokens in airdrop, and it's an our incentive for people to activate in your team. I think it's also one of the greatest point here. And thank you, Ilya, for disclosing it.
Yes,
So I hope we managed to answer all of your questions, Emmanuel.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Bogdan. Thank you very much. Please do check the text. There are some people that ask some questions on the text through the message, so you can maybe attend to some of them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, let me read the chat. What's the max supply of a token, and what would be the initial circulating supply? Like I mentioned before, we'll announce our complete tokenomics a little bit later, and roadmap and
Да, Богдан, все позже. Я на минуту отлучусь, ладно?
Давай. Yeah, we'll announce it later, but it doesn't matter because it will be fair and it will be deflationary. And actually, the total supply number is not so important when we speak about the company. Important how many, the price in a proportion with this total supply, and it's important. But we'll also disclose it in our tokenomics. When you guys will launch, I will not answer this question. We already answered it. We'll launch soon in a few weeks. We'll launch our pre-launch crypto magnet product, and you'll be able to build your team in this great, game fight model. My question is, I'm having a problem, which is I can be able to create my own team because the environment which we don't believe in crypto, something like what I'm going to do. Yeah, Victor, thank you for the question. It's a great one, and I think a crypto magnet is a great tool to actually melt with ice, because in a crypto magnet you don't need to pay, you don't need to activate, you don't need to become a network marketer right now. You just need to open the bot and click and play in a funny gameplay, and it's a great product to onboard with users, and it doesn't require anything from them except their Telegram account. And but while playing it, we'll believe in us and we'll believe in what we're building, and it will be great. You haven't answered my question yet. I already answered it, Victor. Chidera, this is a Debbie. My question is about airdrop. How is it going to be, and what's the qualifies one the airdrop? Actually, the amount of airdrop depends on your activity in our pre-launch, how many people you invite in your team, how many tokens you earn, internal tokens you earn in a crypto magnet product, how many activities you did, and it depends. And it also depends on are you actually activated in our marketing programs or not. It also change the coefficient of your earning. I want a slide to work with my okay, French. I think French people. You'll get slides. Please wait for official announcement and wait while your leader, I think Emmanuel, will share it with you. Any registration links so far to build the teams? So far, no. Now you can build your teams and create a group with your teams and make webinars like me with you, like Emmanuel with you, like other leaders in this room, and we'll send the links really soon, in a few weeks, and you'll be able to connect it with team, which you already prepared in a group. You'll be able to connect it with your marketing structure. I want okay. What is this magnet all about, and who will join, and also the benefits? Samuel, I think you have some person who invited you into this meeting. Please contact this person, and your leader will explain you everything about magnet. We have some kind of subordination here because I think 50 people in this stage already understand what magnet is, and it will be not appropriate from my side to explain you what magnet is all about. Just contact with your leader, and he'll know everything about it. What is... Сказать что-то хочешь?
Она руку поднял.
Сейчас договорю сперва эти. Emmanuel, another question. What's great having more tokens when you activate it in an ecosystem? Yes, it's great incentivize for people who believe in us, and it will also help you to earn more with your people. Actually, in the first step, it will help you to invite more people, and in the next step, it will help you to earn more from these people, because you'll get much more registered people, because we'll, at least because of them, will wanted to get more airdrop tokens. Thank you. You're welcome, Alpha Victoria. Emmanuel, I see you raised your hand. Go ahead with your last question.
No, this is the first one I raised. Please let me lower my hand. Thank you. I'm satisfied.
Okay. So I think we managed to answer all questions. It's almost 2 hours of speaking. I think it was one of the greatest AMA and one of the greatest meetings of all time in this company. Thank you, everyone, for joining. It was really great talking with you, and I hope now you have even more passion, even more energy to build this company and to move it forward, because of all of this, all of what we are doing is for you, and we hope you guys also appreciating and also building your teams, getting ready to the pre-launch, getting ready to our official launch, to make to change your lives, to make life-changing money, and change the world finally. Thank you all. It's all from my side. Maybe Ilya wanna add something. Let me ask him. Что-то добавить хочешь, Илья? Мы закончили.
Да, я слышал. Так, что могу сказать? Ребят, смотрите, сейчас на самом деле вы будете причастны к великой вещи, потому что каждый токен, который вы получите, будет со временем невероятно ценен. Почему? Потому что дефляционная модель, которую все-таки я лично сам предусмотрел и на чем я настаивал, она не то что агрессивна, она гиперагрессивна, что приведет к востребованности. Плюс сам рост экосистемы сделает этот токен также невероятно востребованным. Это тоже важный point. Поэтому, ребят, уложите у себя в голове, что сейчас начинается, в первую очередь, это не воздух. Во-вторых, вы причастны действительно к тому, что вы сможете использовать в дальнейшем и приумножать свой капитал и зарабатывать неплохие деньги.
Ilya, also appreciate you being with us for a long time, and appreciate your activity in building. And he want to add what it's a legendary moment, and you guys all part of a great movement, and every single coins, every single magnet token will be, will have a great value, and thanks to deflationary model and all of economical calculation and business stuff, what Ilya is cooking for us, and it just, we're all really excited to be, in an origin, all of this stuff, and it's just cool. Thank you all for being with us. Ilya, go ahead.
Важный момент забыл сказать, что, ребят, я хочу от вас услышать ваше мнение, как вы настроены и какое впечатление у вас от этого продукта. Именно ваш сейчас настрой, что вы теперь будете делать.
Как ты это хочешь услышать? Одновременно или...
Пускай непосредственно люди напишут или скажут, какое у них мнение и впечатление непосредственно об этом продукте и как он будет полезен сейчас для них, и насколько они станут более активными.
Ты хочешь, чтобы это было типа по очереди их вызывать или...
Нет, пускай просто скажет эмоционально и все, просто в ряд все соберутся и скажут.
And like always, guys, please share your opinion about today's update, share your passion, share your energy with us, using smiles, using chat, using voice. Let's finish it on a loud. Okay.
Please, before we shout out, please, I want to make a kind of a suggestion. I discovered that so many people really want to join us in this meeting, but most times the link to the meeting does not come out on time. You know, people prefer when you give them link on time, they will know. But when it is delaying, maybe at the 9 minutes, and we send them the link, some may have, you know, tried to do one or the other thing. So I don't know. Google Meet, we can actually schedule a meeting, and that meeting should start at a particular time, and then the link will be available. We will share it with the information of the meeting pending the time that this meeting is going to start. So if that will be possible, I think we will prefer it more so that we will be able to carry a lot of people along. There are a lot of other leaders who are not joining this meeting so that we can be able to carry everybody along. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. I think it's a great idea and a great suggestion. I will discuss it with Ilya after the meeting. And now let's finish it noisy.
It was great and massive meeting. I enjoyed the meeting. Wow.
we can't just wait for the
magnet.
I can't wait for the link. We can't wait for the link. We are waiting for the link, the launch, the pre-launch. We are waiting.
Thank you.
Happy about magnets.
Thank you. We're happy.
Thank you,
We are so happy to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let it be fast and faster.
Thank you.
When will it be launched?
More strength.
Sorry, today is my first time of attending this meeting. When will it be launched?
Well, we are still waiting.
Okay.
Magnet will be launched in a few weeks from now. The pre-launch will start in a few weeks from now. And there's a timeline giving us 5 weeks or less. So let's say in less than 1 month now, we'll see the launch of the tool from what Mr. Bogdan explained to us earlier.